Hey there everybody, what is up? My name is Shannon, or you may know me as Scaredy Ginge, depends on where you've seen me before, I guess. Anyway, if you are here for the first time, thank you so much for checking this out. I am excited about this video, and I think you're going to be too. I think it's going to be funny, and it's fun, and it's out of my comfort zone, so yeah. If it is your first time here, please hit that subscribe button and the little bell icon so you know when I upload a new video. And if you do like the video, please go ahead and hit that thumbs up button because, well, it helps me know. And leave a comment below with your questions because maybe you have some ones that I'm not going to cover in this one. So, what are we going to be doing today? Well, I'm going to be answering some questions that us lovely redheads get asked a lot. And we're going to see what all the fuss is about us because apparently we're just a special breed and people just heckin' love us. So yeah, so let's get into that and let's have some fun. Alrighty, so we're gonna start with the main one, which is that your natural hair color? So asking a redhead if that is their natural hair color is kind of like asking a brunette or a blonde if that's their natural hair color. I mean, I don't get why it's like such a huge question about our hair. Yes, this is my natural hair color. When I was younger, I really didn't want it. I tried a lot to actually change my color. And if you know anything about red hair, it is just almost impossible to dye our hair. It does not like to be dyed. It's, like I said, impossible. I've tried to dye it black, and I think it lasted a couple of hours before the bronze really started to come through. So, yeah. So yes, this is my natural hair color. And while I hated it growing up, I like it now because it makes me kind of different from people. So, yeah. Another favorite of mine. So since you're a redhead, that means that you can't go out in the sun, right? It's, no, we can. We're not cave dwellers, we're not vampires. Well, I mean, some of us might be, I don't know. I mean, is that a thing? I don't know. But yes, we can go out in the sun. I actually love going outside. I love hiking. It is absolutely one of my favorite hobbies. I do it a lot when I can. Right now in Virginia, it's in the hundreds with like 1,000% humidity. So unfortunately, I've not been able to get out lately. But yes, we can go out in the sun. As long as we wear sunblock and proper clothing, we're good to go. So I hope that clears that little weird question up about us. Is kissing another redhead like kissing a brother or a sister? Why? Why would that be like that? I mean, I feel like I see a lot of brunettes and blondes with other brunettes and blondes, but they don't get asked if kissing each other is like kissing their brother or sister. What? No, it's not. No. We just have the same hair color. I don't get it. What is that like? What's weird about that? I don't know. So no, no, it's not. I can confirm I have kissed a boy redhead before and it didn't feel like I was kissing a sibling. So yeah. Are you Irish? Well, actually, I got my DNA done through Ancestry DNA, which was pretty fantastic. And as it turns out, I am actually mainly Irish, Scottish, and Welsh. Just, I'm all up in that little part of the earth. Which is pretty surprising to me because I was always under the belief, and so was the rest of my family, that I had quite a bit of German in me. But as it turns out, I have about 2% Baltic state in me. So, I don't know, but no, I am not only Irish, nor am I only Scottish. I am both, and I think that's pretty fantastic. My maiden name is Byrne, spelled Byrne, which is from the O'Byrne clan. I believe it is derived from the 1100s back in Ireland. I've done a lot of some looking into some things, and yeah, so I'm not only Irish. Most of us, though, aren't really just Irish or whatever. A lot of us might not really have much Irish in us at all. Actually, if you look down in Mexico, if you look down in a lot of places, there are natural redheads. Aztecs are known to have red hair. It's kind of a norm thing. Like, I don't know where this thing is coming from that it's just Irish and Scottish people that have red hair, because it's not. So yeah, I'm not just Irish and I'm not just Scottish. Another one that we get asked a lot: you need more anesthesia, right? Or painkillers or whatever. Yes, actually we do. It is very common. I actually just had surgery about 2 months ago, and the anesthesiologist, when she came out to talk to me, actually asked me if that, she was like, is that your hair color or real hair color? And I was like, yes. And she's like, okay, well, that's good to know, because I'm going to have to monitor you a bit differently and give you more and yada yada. So yes, it is actually quite common for us. For those that don't know, redheads have a genetic mutation. So yes, we are a little bit different, but it's not in the sense of like we're freaks or, we've just been made differently or anything. We're just a bit mutated. There's nothing crazy about us. In reality, it's such a minuscule difference that it's barely noticeable. The only thing different about us is our hair color, and we're kind of pale. But there are blondes and there are brunettes that are pale, so it's, you know what I mean? But yes, in the shortness of it all, we do need more anesthesia. We do need more painkillers. Redheads tend to be better at handling pain, and I can attest to that. That is true. But that also means, again, that we do need more painkillers and such, which kind of sucks, because as you all know, right now in America and pretty much the whole world, we have this opioid epidemic going on, and a lot of times people forget that people handle pain differently, and what works for me a lot of times isn't allowed because, well, it's seen as this very bad thing. Yeah, so while I can handle pain a bit more than others, I also need a bit more painkillers when it comes to the really bad stuff. So yeah, I don't know. It's something that I know they're researching and they're looking into, so I'm kind of fascinated to see what causes that. And if you have any idea about what's causing it, leave a comment below and let me know, because it's pretty fascinating to me. So yeah. All right, so when you're first meeting somebody, right, do you ever go up to them and be like, hey, I heard you're like really good in bed. Like, is that a thing? I feel like that's not something you open up a conversation with, right? I can't tell you how many times I have been asked or told, because apparently people know me better than I know me, that I am a freak in the bed because of my red hair. First of all, that's nobody's business, and I'm not just gonna come straight out with it and be like, yeah, I am. I mean, ask my husband. No, that's nobody's business, and I quite frankly do not think that it's kind or nice to ask people that when you're first getting to know them. I mean, it's just weird. It's kind of like when you get those unwanted eggplant photos in your inbox, Not everybody wants to see those. Nobody wants to be asked. Like, it's just, just don't do it. Be a kind human being. Get to know the person first, okay? Another one of my favorites from growing up was, does the carpet match the drapes? Again, it's not your business. You don't need to know about that. If it does, it does. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. But you're not going to know that because I'm not going to tell you. So, again, be a kind person. Get to know somebody before you start asking them weird questions like that. Are you gonna go up to a brunette and ask them that? I don't think so. Come on. Common sense, people. Don't do that. It's nasty. another one that you guys probably know about because it's a meme, it's just everywhere, getting asked if we have souls. I don't know. I believe that we do. I believe that every human being has a soul, and I do not think that my hair color dictates whether or not I have a soul. So there's that. That really comes down to what you believe morally and religiously and all of that. So I mean, that's really up to you. But personally, I like to think that I do have a soul. I will joke about it and I'll go along with the jokes because it is kind of funny. It's just a long running joke that, you know, our kind have. And, you know, I thank South Park for that and so much more. But at the end of the day, I believe that we have souls, and I just don't think that the higher being, whether that's God or whoever, would just be like, well, this redhead, this person with this different hair color than some other people, they're not gonna get a soul. We're not gonna give it to them. They're just not cool enough for that. That sounds weird, right? I don't know. I'm gonna go with I think I have a soul, and yeah. I think I have a very old soul, actually. But yeah, so I hope that answers that question for you. And my absolute favorite question about redheads. Growing up, was life hard for you? So I think this needs to be talked about as a whole thing here. So yes, growing up as a redhead was difficult. I mean, anybody that is a redhead would know that. But I think it goes a bit farther than that. I think it's more so about growing up looking different than other people. And I think anybody that has that deals with that, so if you have a different skin color, if you have a disability, if whatever it is, I think you would know that 9 times out of 10, that's going to get you made fun of and make you feel pretty low and pretty down about yourself. I can't tell you how many times I just wanted to go run away and hide because children can be mean. Humans can be mean, adults can be mean. I've since kind of moved on from that. I have grown into this lovely hair. I happen to love it. I think it's great. I don't think it makes me better than anybody else. I don't think it really makes me different than anybody else because again, it's just a hair color. But I wish that, I mean, it hurts my heart to know that there are children every day that get bullied for something that they can't help, that get made fun of for something that they can't help. And I think that goes a hell of a lot deeper than just a hair color. I think that goes, it's just, it's a huge problem with society as the whole world is concerned. It's not just the United States, it's not just whatever country you're in. We tend to make fun of those that are different than us. We tend to make fun of those that are not as well off as us or whatever it may be. And that's kind of soul shattering. It really is, because you can't preach to people to believe in what they want to believe and grow up to be what they want to be and then turn around and make them feel like crap for who they are in ways that they can't change about themselves. So yeah, I mean, it was hard growing up. It was very hard growing up, and it still is today. I still get made fun of for it, which is just freaking crazy to me because, I mean, why would you single me out for that? But yeah, so those are the questions, basically. I don't know. If you have any questions, you can let me know down in the comment section. And then if you have any comments, or if you've ever dealt with bullying or being made fun of because of your hair color, let me know. You know, as somebody who deals with some other stuff in life, whether it's medical or whatever, you know, I've dealt with a lot of kind of just crap like that, you know, being made fun of. I grew up very poor. I have a disability that people like to make fun of and use. It's just, you know, so I kind of get the brunt of a lot of things. But again, I'm almost 30 years old, and I'm pretty much just like whatever nowadays. I mean, if that's what gets you through the day, making fun of me or whatever, then you do your thing. But I just want you to know that you're a horrible human being, and I think that you need to grow up and you need to learn that while you're making yourself maybe feel better, which I guess I don't get that. You're making other people wish that they did not exist, and I think that is horrific. I think that is absolutely trash. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video. Again, something very much out of my comfort zone, but I kind of wanted to answer those questions. I get asked them a lot. So yeah, I'm gonna go edit this video now, and then I'm probably gonna go outside in the sun for a little bit because it's nice and it feels good. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button, please do. And again, hit that little bell icon so you know when I upload next. I normally upload like gaming videos and such, but I'm kind of branching out a little bit, which is really fun because I feel like I have a lot to offer. So yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys again soon. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.